hello and good morning.
Hey guys.
I don't have any medicine in my mouth, so it's not numb. But I'm sitting next to you.
Okay.
I just want to say good morning, everybody, and welcome in. I don't have any monologue for this morning because my back is killing me. And I do have this to say. It's hot here in Galveston, and I just turned on the little fireplace right there,
The heater.
Yeah.
So we got the heater and the air conditioner running simultaneously. She's trying to create thunder here in the house. Boredom is a mental disease, right?
Whatever.
It really is.
I'm going to have to Google that. But good morning. Good morning.
Yes.
It
is. It is Taco Tuesday. It is reason for celebration today. Welcome into Go Live Together. We are your host and hostess and also your morning team for everything cruising and travel. Welcome in, hashtag Team Replay. First of all, thank you guys so much for coming back to show your support for the show. And in the meantime and in between time, good morning for those of you that have joined us on the live stream. First up in the chat this morning was Traveling with Tinkerbell. Good morning.
Good morning, Jack.
And it says, good morning, everyone. Happy Tuesday to all. Wishing you a great day. And we got a donation to ferries, too.
Oh, I love ferries.
Yes. Next up in the chat is none other than our co-host, Yo, Brooklyn in the house, Eddie Lugo Studios has made it in. Good
Viva
morning.
la raza!
Oh, snap. I made a production error this morning.
And
we
Eddie
are not glowing like
and a whole bunch of creators are going to meet up in Helen, Georgia, I think it is. I was watching CME, and shoots, everybody in the chat.
Yeah, they're making plans. They're making their way down there to Helen, and I know that's going to be a hoot of a good time, to say the very least. Next up in the chat is Mike and Rihanna's Adventures. Good morning.
Allied reinforcements have arrived from the north.
Is it really a beautiful morning in Canada? What's the weather?
Hey, man, every day above ground is a good one.
Stop.
Amen to that.
Right.
He is so thankful and blessed that they didn't run him over on the street.
Yeah,
he has been talking about being blessed and grateful and all. Well, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying, just let it go.
Life is a good thing.
Just let it go.
Embarkation Nation has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
I've been thrown on the road, and I know what it feels like.
Yes.
Well, I don't, because I got blacked out, so I don't remember anything.
When I was riding my bike back in the day, I got hit by so many cars and thrown into the street. I mean, it was nothing new to me, but it was just like this time the cars were moving at 65 versus 35. There's a big difference, because people are texting these days. It's no longer the drunk drivers you got to worry about. It's just people with the stupid phones in their hands while they're driving. So it's like, yeah, I am ultra grateful, especially when they
daily.
Yeah. Next up in the chat is none other than the beautiful Cruising is Fun Anytime. Hey, babe.
Where?
You and you. I got my outfit on, so I can do this.
Hi.
Texas. Ahoy there, Captain Billy J. Travels has made it in. Good morning.
Welcome.
Who can't let that guy in here?
Captain has MSC Seashore vlogs out. It's out and they're good.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if you got a Seascape vlog out there that you want us to check out, please indicate in the chat, and we will be sure to check out that content post-haste.
Yeah, his is on the seashore.
Because we have booked the Seascape, and we want to know all about it. So we'll be spending the next year or so watching these videos and getting good and ready for our inaugural MSC Cruise Line sailing out of Galveston, November 9th, 2025. Kathy Mills has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Bamanola Adventures has made it in. Good morning.
Hey.
Morning.
And we got, hey, friend, Antoinette at Fun has made it in.
Hello.
Yes.
Hi.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Uh-oh.
That's friend.
We got some weather updates here. Mike and Rana's Adventure says we have some snow, but by the middle of the week, we are supposed to be in the plus double digits and sunny. That'll work.
Okay, because I just wanted to know why it was a beautiful day, in Canada. In Hat Shoe. What is it?
Medicine Hat.
Oh, Medicine Hat. What's it?
Oh, yeah, I like that.
Hat Shoe.
Really, bro?
Not happy, but there is a
The
town
new name of the
in
town.
northern- There is a
There's-
town in northern Pennsylvania called Snowshoe.
Snowshoe.
Nice.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Mm.
That's a resort there too.
it's up along 80.
Okay, here we go. Captain Billy J says, I saw 5 cruise ships in New Orleans over this past weekend. The Magic, the Carnival Glory, the Valor, the Norwegian Breakaway, and the Celebrity Constellation.
Can you imagine all of those
Yeah, they
ships
passing in the
passing?
Mississippi.
Oh
Yeah, that
my
would have been
God.
cool.
I would have been scared to death.
Yep. Especially in the middle of the night. They got to
Yeah.
put out a warning or something.
Okay.
Because it passes really, really close.
Real close. You can actually see if they have their lights on. And you can see in the cabin.
Yep.
And I know they saw me and I just
I didn't see actually very many other ships in our ports. I was surprised. Every port we went to was there was not a lot of ships in that day. So
Right.
that's very rare. Normally when I get to a port, there's at least 3 or 4 other ships. But I think in St. Martin, there was only one other ship. It was the Costa Pacifica. Or no, I'm sorry, that was in BVI. There was only one other ship though in St. Martin. In Puerto Rico, there was only one other ship. It was a Viking ship, and I think it was St. Martin. The other ship was the Viva.
Nice.
I've never seen a Viking ship in person.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
There was one there whenever we took off on the Glory.
No, you're talking about I'm talking about
Viking cruise line.
the
Viking
river
cruise.
cruise.
Oh, the river. No, we didn't see the riverboat. We saw.
Well, it wasn't a riverboat. Viking has both. Viking has
Yeah.
both river and ocean.
It was an ocean liner there when we were there on the Glory. Facebook user has made it in the house. Good morning, all from the Cruise Nuts.
Good morning, these nuts.
What's up?
Yep.
See you in October. See you again in November
Yep.
of next year.
Oh snap! Don't look now, but your friend and mine, cruising on the high seas,
And travel.
has made it in. Good morning.
It could
Good
be
morning.
It could be lucky.
Marjorie has made it into the chat. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hi.
How you doing, Marjorie?
We are so happy that all of you have joined us for the show today. So let's move right along with it. Today, we have no visitors in town. So we opted to show you this right here. It's our friends from Moody Gardens. They are up and about. The lights are on and they are frolicking and having a good old time.
I know.
And
I wish I was there in the middle of them. Oh, he jumped in.
Yep. I was waiting for that one. If you're coming into Galveston today, we are waking up to 68 degrees today with 98% humidity and partly cloudy, only 5-mile-an-hour winds today.
It's nothing.
Hey, that'll work. We are going up to 73, and then by the time this afternoon comes around sail away time, it's going to be 71 degrees with 83% humidity and scattered thunderstorms.
Ooh.
Ugh. Okay, so I looked to see where all of our ships are, and it appears that the person in charge of this list probably needs some help. Because I see the Disney Magic is in NOLA today, so that'll work. We got the Breeze, the Carnival Breeze is in Progresso. The Dream is in Costa Maya. The Jubilee is in Honduras. The Norwegian Prima is in Honduras. We got the Regal Princess in Cozumel 3 times. The Harmony of the Seas is at sea, and the Voyager of the Seas is at sea. So, yeah, not too many people in port today.
And when you go to Progresso, take the free bus and go into town. Bypass all the vendors that's going to be saying, buy this, buy this, buy this.
Yeah, if they don't trip you down first.
Right. But go past them and go to the beach.
Yep.
It's walking distance. But before you get there, you can get 2 for $5 margaritas as well as chips and dip.
Oh, snap. Look who made it in. Ocean Travel has made it in. Hello. Welcome in.
Good morning.
He's going to Helen.
Yep. And then we got none other than the Davion Lampkins who's made it in. It says, good morning, Granny.
I love
Good morning.
You.
Scott Smith has made it in. Good morning.
Scotty.
And let's see. Okay, so we are all caught up in the chat, and you know what that means. It is time now for Jeremy to struggle with words. Okay, so welcome to Jeremy Goes Bananas, the segment of the show where I attempt to read what happened on this day in history, and today is no different. We are dealing with Taco Tuesday, March 5th, and on this day in history, 1798, Napoleon invaded Switzerland and occupied Bern, ending the ancient ruling system of that country, the Confederation of the 13 Cantons. In 1871, Polish-German activist Rosa Luxemburg, who played a key role in the founding of the Polish Social Democratic Party and the Spartacus League, was born in Zamość.
That's bananas. That's not it.
Bananas.
Bananas.
Yes, bananas. In 1887, Brazilian musician and Latin American composer Heitor Villa-Lobos was born in Rio de Janeiro.
Wait, you got to show your grandson that you can read.
Yeah, I know. In 1946, British Prime Minister Winston Churchill popularized the term Iron Curtain, describing the separation of the Soviet Union and its Eastern and Central European allies from the Western nations in a speech at Fulton, Missouri. In 1953, Soviet Premier Joseph Stalin died at the age of 74 and was succeeded by Gregory Malnenkov. In 1955, Chinese author Mo Yan, who won the 2012 Nobel Prize for Literature for his imaginative and humanistic fiction, was born. In 1963, American country and Western singer Patsy Cline,
yes,
who was one of the classic performers of the genre, known for such ballads as I Fall to Pieces and Crazy, died in an airplane crash at the age of 30.
Man, I didn't know that she was that young.
I know, right? In 1979, the U.S. space probe Voyager 1 flew by Io, the innermost of Jupiter's satellites, and observed 9 active volcanoes on its surface.
Wow.
And finally, in 2013, Venezuelan politician Hugo Chavez, who served as the populist president of Venezuela and adopted an ideology, Chavismo, that was rooted in the socialist political program of South American independence hero Simón Bolívar, died at the age of 58. And that will do it for this episode of Jeremy Goes Banana. All right. Well, that dog will hunt right there.
That dog will hunt?
Yes, it will. Emily has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning, Emily.
Good morning.
And oh snap, your friend and mine, Rob with Cruise Brothers, has made it in. Hello.
What's up?
Tom Oakes has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yep. And he has a question. TNT in the house. Anyone going to the 4th annual Helen, Georgia YouTube meetup, the
right.
8th through the 10th?
Eddie,
Yep.
he's
Eddie set it up there.
representing the morning show.
Yes. Oh, okay. Well, that's just a message for Lucky here. And
Yeah.
Lucky is answering back.
Mm.
So
See,
that'll work.
Stop, Rob. People are going to think something is wrong.
Right. Right.
We're going to call the people to come to your house.
And TNT says, I'll see you there, Eddie.
That's right.
And the captain will be in Helen.
Oh, yes.
Yep.
He was in CME.
Amongst many other creators that
That's a lot.
Oh my Lord. Who let that guy in there too?
It's a lot. It's a lot of goings.
Yep.
A lot of goings.
A lot of goings. I like that.
That speech lady better come on, hurry up. Oh, it's the physical therapy lady coming today.
Yeah, physical therapy is coming today. Okay. Well, we are all caught up in the chat again, which means that it is now time for Scott to bring us the cruise and travel industry news.
Good morning, cruise news with Scott and Tylenol.
And another sea day.
Everybody has to bear with me because everything is really loud for some reason today.
We had a long pour, everybody.
Yep, couple of them.
With stranger dangers.
I know. I'm sitting here thinking to myself, these glasses aren't dark enough.
Oh,
It's still so bright in here.
Don't go into the light.
All right. Moving on to the news. A letter sent recently to celebrity cruise guests has informed them of a confirmed diagnosis of Legionella
what?
from 2 prior guests on board the brand new Celebrity Ascent. Your health and safety are always our top priority, and out of an abundance of caution, we are reaching out because the CDC advised that 2 guests who sailed on Celebrity Ascent in January were later diagnosed with a respiratory illness known as Legionella. To be clear, the guests were not diagnosed on board and the cruise ship, nor have they been a recognized outbreak linked to the specific sailing. While they do not know if the guests were exposed on board or elsewhere, we are working with the CDC to ensure awareness. As soon as cruise line was notified, extra sanitation protocols were implemented on board Celebrity Ascent. This would include extra cleaning and vulnerable surfaces equipment as needed, changes to operational protocols to limit any potential spread. It should be noted the disease is not spread through person-to-person contact, but instead is a bacterial infection passed via contaminated water droplets, such as those through air conditioning condensers, hot tubs, water dispensers, and similar sources. The disease also occurs naturally in freshwater ponds, lakes, rivers, as well as municipal water supplies, public pools, decorative fountains, hot water tanks, and other water sources. To protect the privacy, further details of the exact about the exact Celebrity Ascent sailing or the infected guests' names or identifying information has not been released. It is not known whether the individuals are related or were traveling together, though that does seem likely. A 3,260 passenger Celebrity Edge officially joined the Celebrity fleet in December of 2023. Celebrity Ascent is now home ported from Fort Lauderdale, offering Caribbean and Bahamian itineraries. According to the Centers for Disease Control, Legionella is in its more severe form Legionnaire's disease, and in more mild form Pontiac fever, has an incubation period of 2 to 14 days. It's unknown whether or not individuals who tested positive after the cruise aboard Celebrity Ascent contracted the illness from the ship or from other sources prior to boarding. It's also unclear exactly when the disease was confirmed. Given the variance in the incubation period, it is even possible they contracted the disease after the sailing. Droplets of contaminated water must be breathed in for an infection to occur, or the contaminated water must be otherwise get into the lungs. Typical symptoms of both Legionnaire's disease and Pontiac fever include coughing, fever, muscle aches, headaches, and shortness of breath. Severity of symptoms will vary between individuals and may be confused with pneumonia or similar diseases. Individuals at risk include those age 50, anyone with a weakened immune system or compromised breathing abilities, such as current or former smokers, or individuals with emphysema or similar conditions. So, kind of scary stuff right there.
Yes,
I think
it
there
is.
was, something similar. I think occurred a while back on another ship. So
Sure did.
all I know is a long, long time ago, on when the muster drill was still kicking all regular videos, there's a video on my channel about the brown water on the Carnival Pride, and there were several other Carnival ships that had brown water, really kind of indicating that whatever is going on the water filtration system on ships, it's not always, in my opinion, and based on the fact that the water was brown, working as it should.
Oh,
So moving on, cruising forecasted to have significant impact on the Great Lakes. So as interest in cruising to the Great Lakes region continues to grow since the global pause in operations, the port in the area expect a record number of cruise ship calls and visitors in 2024. The projections indicate nearly 600 ports of call by cruise ships, bringing over 20,000 individual guests to enjoy the scenic beauty of the Great Lakes. Between 1970 and the start of the global pause in operations in 2019, the region's cruise industry had been in decline. This year, the port is in the region have a total number of 140,000 cruise passenger visits, nearly double that just a decade ago. As we look ahead to 2024, we remain committed to sustaining the vitality of our region's cruising sector, said Anna Tansky. She's the director of tourism for Cruise the Great Lakes. In just a decade, the number of cruise passengers has more than doubled, and Great Lakes ports continue to thrive as hubs for visits. We are focused on maintaining this momentum as we navigate the future. The surge in interest is having a significant economic impact on the Great Lakes. In 2024, the total economic activity is expected to exceed 200 million, which is approximately 20 million more than the record-setting figures of 2023, and a 50% rise in economic impact compared to 2022. The boost can be attributed to the growing number of passengers and port visits, increased shoreside spending, and the expanding appeal of Great Lakes cruises, both in the United States but also internationally. The cruise industry's economic contribution extends beyond direct spending. In Detroit alone, cruise passengers spending generated nearly 1.5 million in direct economic impact in 2023. The appeal of the expedition cruising offering unique experience such as kayaking and urban explorations has played a significant role in the growth. The Great Lakes has become a popular sailing area for small cruise ships particularly those that spend the winter in Antarctica and use the summer for some less extreme expedition cruising. So that's pretty exciting news for them. So the article goes on to mention that combined with the unique experiences offered by the Great Lakes region, the 2024 season looks certain to confirm the Great Lakes as a premier cruise destination. So.
And that's the way the news goes.
That's right.
Well, Scott, I cannot get past your first story. I mean, I wonder if they had symptoms on the ship and just didn't go to the infirmary, you know?
Yeah.
I don't think it will be the
it's a bacterial infection, right? I mean, you got to think about this, right? Anytime you have a viral or bacterial infection, your immune system is going to respond the same, right? So your immune system, a lot of people mistake the symptoms of those for the actual illness, rather than most of your symptoms on either one are going to actually be immune response symptoms, and not necessarily symptoms of the cause of the immune response. So a lot of people just attribute it to, the standard, I got a cold, or, I'm coming down with something or whatever. And, so, and how people are on cruises, they don't want the cruise to be ruined. They don't want to be locked in a room. They don't want to have to go home. So they tend to just kind of deal with it and, still run around the ship making everybody sick. So now, in the case of Legionnaire's disease, or Legionella, it's going to be a lot harder for them to make somebody sick because, it's not viral, it's not kind of airborne, but, they still could possibly make people sick. Like there was a guy early on this sailing who was standing at the water ice dispenser, and while he's standing there getting ice and then water, and he's coughing.
Yeah.
And he's not covering his mouth. He's coughing right on to the ice and water dispenser.
Right.
So whatever he's deposited on there now, it's on the button. It's on the buttons to get the ice in the water. It's on where the ice and the water are coming out. And I just simply walked my cup over and sat it down and headed the other way, because I'm like, I'm not using that until hopefully
bar. But you know what?
Exactly. Yeah. I was like, until hopefully somebody came along and cleaned it later.
Yeah.
Right.
Because I don't even. Oh my God, I don't even.
I know. Like, how people are. People just don't care, right? So,
That's why I stay in my room and watch TV.
and get room service.
And get room service and get off at the ports. It's just.
All right. Well, that's good cruise tip. Danny D, the spectacular supporter, has made it in. Hello. Welcome in.
Good morning, Angel.
Good morning.
And Traveling with Tinkerbell asked, what ship is Scott in today? And that is the NCL Getaway on his 10-day sailing. How many days you got left?
Oh, we're at the end. So we have today and tomorrow. Today's a sea day. Tomorrow's a sea day. And then we're off the ship Thursday morning in New York City.
Nice.
I think my train leaves like just before 11 a.m., putting me back into Harrisburg at around 2. So.
Nice. And here's a soberness update. Captain Billy J says Scott needs some butter toast to soak up all of that grape juice he drank.
I need something.
And just a little inside information. We saw a Miami Vice yesterday on the picture. So
and it sure looked refreshing.
I know, right?
And I said to the bartender, listen, it's late in the day, because I was on this really long phone call. It took longer than usual. I said, it's late in the day. I said, so could you please catch me up a little bit with that one?
Oh, nice.
So he benched
that kind of started the ball rolling.
He benched a whole series of Miami Vice yesterday.
Yeah, was it 5 o'clock at 10 a.m.?
It was crazy yesterday.
Leonard Family Fun says good morning.
Good morning.
And they have the day of the day list here, and it's a National
Absentee Day.
Absentee Day?
Yes.
National Absentee Day and National Cheese Doodle Day.
I have plenty of that this morning.
National Multiple Personality Day. Hey,
right here.
There we go. National Multiple Personality Day.
How many do I have?
Yeah.
Three. At least three.
3 clear ones.
Yes.
3 clear ones that I can tell. There's a 4th one that shows up every now and again, but we're not going to talk about that one. It is Taco Tuesday too. Celebrate accordingly. Listening as I work. You know how that is. Yep.
Yes, we do.
Yes, we do. And today is Taco Tuesday. You must celebrate accordingly. And let's see. Oh, here we go. Captain Billy J says, I heard that hearing multiple flushing toilets will help cure any grape juice hangovers.
Oh my God, yes. How's that going?
Sure.
He doesn't hear them anymore.
Haven't you been hearing them?
I
mean, it's just nonstop, constant, nonstop toilet flushing. I just cannot wrap my mind around it.
And here we goes. House of X Entertainment Inc. has made it in.
Welcome to the party. Welcome to the party.
And
oh
check
my
this
God,
out.
that was so loud.
I know.
It was. Even
was.
on our end.
It goes way over your voice this morning. Your voice is very hard for us to hear.
Man.
And House of X has been waiting on this for over a year now. I know that they are super excited.
March 17th.
We cruise in 12 days.
Nice.
March 17th.
Oof.
Leo's happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Yep.
You're sailing on the
Hey,
Carnival
Tiffany.
Yep. And Tiffany from Canadian Family Live has made it in. Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, we
nice
got a
of you to
donation.
drop by.
Yes, we got a donation of butter toast in the chat here. Thank you, Tinkerbell. We got a donation of fresh fruit, pineapples in the chat. Hello.
I wish Tiffany could stay next door and we could go next door and get food.
And get some food? I know.
Man.
Those people are definitely surviving the apocalypse.
Yes. Yes.
They got food. They got power, energy from the sun. They got all kinds of stuff going on up there.
Cruising on the High Season Travel says, Cheryl, that's why there is room service, right?
Yep. Yes, I do room service.
Yep.
Really.
Emily says,
there's just like big room service binder.
Ooh, I know. Isn't that? I love it.
I
love it.
Yes. $10, man. All you can eat. Just order whatever.
Yeah.
And pig out. Emily says I would walk the other way too. I did the same in the grocery stores.
Oh yeah, I do the same at the grocery stores. If I see somebody coughing on vegetables or produce or whatever, I just say I'll get it somewhere.
As soon as I hear the first cough, I turn around and look at baby.
Yeah.
I'm like, what's the next move?
I got underlining conditions. I can't do it.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Adventures with Roxanne has made it in. Hello. Welcome in. Oh, okay. Well, here's an update. Traveling with Tinkerbell says, due to Scott's fun time he had yesterday, we are well due for some Scott dance moves.
Oh, my goodness.
And I believe that we will run this one here.
I love it.
There we go. That's for you, Scott.
And you know what?
Oh
that is going down in history.
Yep.
Yeah.
It is. It's never going to be old. It's
until it gets replaced with the new one.
It's a stick.
Oh my God.
I'm going to be searching for a new one on the Paradise because remember, there's not that much to do besides eat, drink, and dance. And You're going to be on the party ship, so you're going to be pressured to dance on that one.
Oh my God, with other people that are in the chat that's going to want you to do that dance move.
Yep.
Oh my God.
So you got to bring your best, man.
Yes.
You really do. Put on some good tennis shoes, some good dancing shoes, whatever you got to do. Put on a show.
Yes.
All right.
They are going to say, do it, Scott, do it.
Najuma Brown has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
There's going to be peer pressure out the wazoo on that shit, man. I'm telling you.
Peer pressure. Because
Yes.
there's so many
creators.
Yeah, whatever.
The Bud Files has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
So glad when speech therapy comes, Lord Jesus.
Yeah, see, cruising on the high season travel. I'll take one of everything on the menu. I wondered how they would take that answer as a solo person. I know we had two level full trays stacked high with plates coming into the room, and it was just us three.
And we will save our desserts.
And Traveling with Tinkerbell says the muster drill. We are doing that dance on the Paradise.
Yes.
Yes,
know,
absolutely.
I'm sure we are, because I'm gonna learn it and I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to learn it because it came from somewhere. I don't know where
it came from deep down.
Yes.
I love it. Oh my God.
And Traveling with Tinkerbell says we will get you all the sangrias to get you started.
Yes.
So we know who the real troublemaker is here. It is none other than Jackie from Traveling with Tinkerbell.
Yes.
And Cruising on the High Season Travel says, have you seen Dancing Rob? I have.
You went dancing by yourself on the Lido deck.
Yeah, but on the Glory, I did not catch that that footage. And I know that there's going to be a lot of creators in the Booze Cruise 2.0, and the cameras will not stop rolling this time. That's my promise to the viewers.
Yeah, he did his own Soul Train line. And he was by himself.
Yeah. Okay, so Scott has a question for everyone today, and it is, how do you handle cruise ship elevator rudeness?
Okay, so here's the thing, right? You know, there's a story, right?
Yes.
So,
yes.
And of course, it's nowhere near the first time I had to deal with this exact behavior. It's kind of like, I'm almost starting to think that it's part of the cruise contract, and it ends up being the only part of the cruise contract anybody reads, because no matter what ship, no matter what line, no matter where you are, this behavior seems to be the same, which is I showed up and saw all these people standing waiting on an elevator. And when the elevator comes, it's my elevator, and I don't care if you've been waiting for it longer than I have. I'm getting on. So when that elevator opens, if there's only room for 2 or 3 people in there, it's going to be me and not you that's been waiting for it for however much longer than I have, right? So so the way I've been handling it is I've actually been saying something, and I've actually just been saying, you know what? There were people waiting for that elevator a lot longer than you are, and I think you should come off of there. And only one person has pushed back on me on that one. I've actually said that to multiple people on multiple days on this sailing. Almost everybody has said, "Oh, I'm sorry," and stepped off the elevator and let somebody else get on. But one person said to me, "Well, I have somewhere where I have to be," and I'm like, "Right," because nobody else does. Right? Nobody else is trying to go anywhere. We're just standing around in the elevator because that's the thing to do today. So that's how I've been handling it on this particular cruise. Most of the time, though, I do not handle it that way. Most of the time, I just leave it alone and complain to myself. But on this particular cruise, I have kind of had it with that, so I've been speaking up. So.
Oh my God. I want to have this ready for everybody, but I can't. Not today. Eddie? Oh, you're muted, good sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I always, I just like to put it on mute just in case my phone rings or something, so I don't disturb whoever's speaking. So sorry
Right.
about that. I usually like to tell Alice, let's sleep early. We're going to a show, even sometimes half hour earlier. I like to start already going to it. This way, I could take my time getting there. And number two, when we hit the elevators, there's always going to be somebody being on the way. So most of the times we do take off, or she says no, whatever the deal, I take off. So I meet you there, and she's okay with it. So I could start my way, and I get there. This way, I could be more calm when I get there. But if I rush to some place, my legs will hurt, and then I'm gonna get in a bad mood, and sometimes I get to the elevator, and somebody's gonna be real. They see the walker and they really get in the way or something like that. So for me not to be rude, I kind of like doing that. Another thing is when I get to the elevators and it's too packed and people will cut in front of you. You know what? You're in such a rush. Go ahead. But sometimes I lift my hand and I put it here and I kind of let the middle lines speak for me. As the doors are closing, I'm giving them the, you know what, and they're gone with it. So, but sometimes I do push myself into there, and if Alice is there with me, Alice will hold the door and says, "Get in," no matter who's in there.
Yep.
And she will give them the look like, "Listen, move off to the side because my husband's coming in." So I follow the walker and I go in. And then we go straight to the back because there's always space in the back. I don't know why. They cannot be hanging in the back. They have to be right next to the door. So
Right.
sometimes I do say, "Hey, I'm going to the top. Let's say we're in the fifth, and I say I'm going to 17, 18. This way, they know that I don't need to be on the door. Sometimes some people need to get up on 14, and we're gonna stop in 7, 8, and 9, and they're by the door, so they're blocking everybody. They just
Right.
want to get out of there faster than everybody else. Use common sense.
Okay.
I try to do what I can, and sometimes things get out of the way. You know what I mean? But other than that, it's usually on the first day the worst. After the next few days, it gets a little bit better. I don't know why, but it always gets better.
Yep. Okay.
For me, if I'm using my cane, getting on the elevator, not even usually, they always let me on first.
Mm-hmm.
And I use it when I'm either having to walk a long ways on the ship, and we've decided that we're going to X place on the ship, and I need it, or we decided to walk up the stairs or something. They'll go around me, but I'll hold the elevator. I'll stick my cane out.
Mm-hmm.
I do. Unlike Scott, because I don't want to get thrown off the ship if somebody gets mad and say something. I don't want them to throw me off the ship, because if they say something not right, I'm gonna speak up. But I do. I use my cane a lot. Hold on, I'm getting on this elevator. I stick my cane out. That's what I do. I don't say anything. I just stick my cane out.
Yep.
And get on.
Well, what we find ourselves doing is if there's only just a little bit of room, we're not going to try to squeeze in, to whatever's left. We'll probably just get the next one.
Or take my time and walk.
Yeah, other than that, we'll go up the stairs, down the stairs if it's just a couple of decks. But otherwise, we'll just wait. And if people are being rude, just let them be rude. Let's just do what they do.
I'll be rude back, and then I'll be the one get kicked off the ship.
Yep. So that's the way we deal with it. We just take it in stride and realize that there are multiple genres of people who could
But
be.
we'll be on the ship with other creators, and other creators won't be mean.
Oh, snap. Althea Taylor, Natural Life has
Hey,
made it.
Althea.
Good morning.
How you and Blessed doing?
Yep.
Right.
Okay. And
Jeremy's working on something that Rob gave him, you guys.
I am.
And
I'm
that's why
trying to
he's-
get this video up because he did.
Send it to you.
Yeah, he sent me a Rob dancing clip, and I know that you guys are going to enjoy it.
And that's what he's doing. He's
that-
working on it.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. And Althea was checking in to see how we were doing.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Althea, my home health. I don't know if you have that where you are, but I have home health people coming starting this week, starting today, in fact. And not even that. I have the nurse, the physical, the occupational, as well as the doctor. I don't have to go to the doctor office, in which I think is outstanding. You know, the doctor even comes to my home like they used to do in the olden days. I have that kind of insurance. I have really good insurance. And I'm just wanting to be good. I just want to feel no pain. Right now I'm in pain, but I'm with these three lovely, handsome men, and they keep me on my toes with laughter. With laughter. You know, I do. I have some wonderful co-hosts. They are absolutely wonderful.
That's right.
Knuckleheads.
I love them. I love them so much. And I love their wives just as much, you know, because we were talking about Beth the other night, just last weekend. And this is what came up. We were talking about pillows. And Hannah said, Mom, you got all the pillows. And I said, yeah. She said, but can you get those many on the ship? I said, let me tell you, Mr. Scott's wife can get 10 pillows. So therefore, I can get 10 pillows. And I'm going to ask for 10 pillows.
We've seen it
on the MSC when we go on the MSC.
Yep.
And so she said, okay. She said, so I can ask, but so she asked for 2 pillows on her bunk bed and she got them. And I said, and so she said, I can ask for more than 2. I said, you can ask for as many as you want. But we always ask for 4. That's our limit.
You don't
But
even
I
have
told
to be in yacht club, right? Like you can just be in Gen Pop and get that many pillows.
Yeah. And I said, Mr. Scott's wife showed us that we can get that on the MSC. So,
and since it worked, I'm going to go ahead and run this clip. Scott has some pretty cool dance moves, but let's see
some competition.
Yeah. Let's see what cruising on the high seas and travel got.
Travel. Rhythm.
Hey.
Okay. This is my opinion. Rob is now the official drunk monkey.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
All
he
right.
went
For that.
in front of a full ship.
Holy moly.
Right in the middle of the Lido. I
Right.
love
What
it.
a white boy.
Hey, he put the little spin with it and everything. I love it.
Holy. I am so glad there was no video back in my days.
Yep.
Oh my Lord.
And Althea Taylor Natural Life says no coffee, no chocolate, teas, no meat, no sugary drink. I don't have none of those in my system.
Yeah, see,
Boy,
you're
you have a boring life.
you are healthy.
There you have it.
I'm not. I'm gonna get, because I believe that I'm gonna get healthier, because I'm gonna go. I told you I was not gonna eat meat, but then I messed up.
See,
Eat the other day.
coffee I
I'm
gotta have.
definitely on this cruise. I was definitely not healthy. I've been living on alcohol and chicken wings.
Yes.
Oh my God,
That sounds like a plan right
that's gonna
there.
be us on the escape.
I gotta have coffee. I gotta have chocolate, at least dark.
I
I don't
that.
have sugar drinks. I do drink a lot of water and coffee. Coffee, I don't put sugar in it, but I do put creamer. So creamer has sugar in it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I gotta have the coffee. Sorry, without
I have
coffee, I
a-
will not.
I have a gallon of half and half in this coffee and 5 sugars.
Oh my God.
That'd be too much for me. No.
Okay, and then the 5 sugars though are taken care of with this.
Yes.
I mean, I don't mean any disrespect or anything like that, or
No.
that's your choice. That's your choice. But
Yeah.
me, I gotta have coffee. I gotta have chocolate. Otherwise, I'm in a bad mood all day, and you don't want me in a bad mood all day. No,
Yeah.
not even myself. I want myself in a bad mood. No.
Yep. And First Lady has made it into the chat, Elizabeth, and she says you need extra pillows on MSC.
Okay.
Yeah, just because MSC's pillows are so. Although the pillows on this ship, horrible. Like, you can literally push and feel your fingertips between. Like, you could just push. I mean, they have nothing in them.
And here's a good tip: just watch what you eat.
Yes.
Yeah.
Watch what you eat.
I will. Thank you, Althea.
And how much you eat of it too.
Yeah.
Yep. And when you're out there, get as many people to see your channel. Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
We do. I love going on the cruise ship, because then we get to share our art with the people that that are going to really
And we
appreciate
get to
it.
meet people.
It means you gotta hustle, no matter what. Whoever says, "Oh, you're buying bananas," to you, baby.
Yeah.
You hustle yourself out there. You put it out there. Whatever you do on your own channel, that's your own freaking business.
And Emily, I edited that video during this show, like over the last 10 minutes. So I did a blind edit without hearing the music first, and I'm so glad it does fit.
I wonder who beat it.
And Rob says, well, I might have had a few drinks in me.
Oh, we know you.
Not a few.
I saw you. You had
I'm holding a
beer
can
in your hand.
Yeah.
Every time I saw him, he was holding a beer.
Yeah, every time I saw him, he was holding
A beer. That's all it took to get that was beer.
Hey.
Oh man,
But
he had
many beers.
a package, and he was.
I like the
drinking.
impeccable camera.
I could perform brain surgery on beer.
See, I told you if I watch a movie, YouTube.
Wait a minute. Here's a cruising update. Elizabeth says, take notes. Bring lots of Hershey's chocolate on the celebrity cruise for Eddie.
Oh,
Yes.
Oh, you know what, Eddie? So Beth said to me the other day, would you ask Eddie for something for me? And I'm like, what? I'm like, just ask him yourself. She's like, no, it's before the cruise. And I'm like, okay. She was like, will you ask Eddie to bring me beaver nuggets? I'm like, well, I don't know if he's going past a Buc-ee's on the way to New York. And she was like, well,
we might be passing by a Beaver's, by a Buc-ee's.
I told her, I was like, but I told her, I said, it's only 530
Right.
Yeah, we're driving up. Yeah.
Who doesn't want an 1,100-mile round trip to the grocery store? I mean, to the gas station.
Right.
Like,
Worth it.
Yeah.
Oh, what you need, Elizabeth, is a chopped beef sandwich from Buc-ee's.
That's what I would have asked for.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh.
Sliced beef, sliced turkey, they're all good.
That's definitely worth the drive right there.
Yes.
And speaking of driving and cruising, I know that Eddie has been working on this cruise for everybody. He's hosting it, and I know that this has been his baby for over a year. We've heard about it, so let's hear about it again.
Mm.
Yes. Coming up now. Now that Alice Lugo Studios, it's around. She's kind of getting into the thing too. Also, Bruce Ocean to Ocean is part of it too. So, October 28, 2024, this year in October, we're taking off on the Carnival Paradise. Leaving out of Tampa, we're going to go down to Key West, Montego Bay, and Grand Cayman. You still want a cabin? We still got some left. So, get in touch with Bruce at Ocean to Ocean Travel so you can put your deposit down and get your cabin set and ready to be paid off by July. You got till July to pay for this thing. So, very great prices. So get involved, get as soon as possible. There is a bunch of creators coming along on this cruise. All of us we're going to be there, except for Elizabeth, unfortunately.
Mhm.
But all of us will be there, including Alice, Bruce, and Cindy will be there too. Charlie with Tinkerbell is coming along also. Ross from Ocean Orange County Block will be there too by himself. Cruise Nuts will be there too. Mike and Tracy, James Catanese and his wife Cindy, June and Brady are coming along also, and they're bringing their nephew Scott from Controversial Cruising will be there too. So it's a big, nice group of us that we're going to be there. We're going to be having a good time. Some slot pools, some exchange of shot glasses. So please bring a shot glass with you so we can exchange with somebody else. Also, there's going to be some activities going on. We're going to be celebrating Mike, Scott from the Mustard Drill, and Jeremy's birthday on a Halloween cruise. So there's also a Halloween contest going on. So bring your costumes and all that to be part of it. Carnival will have a show on the Lido on Halloween night. So get ready for that. We enjoyed one last year on the Carnival Glory, and it was a great show that they had with a lot of Barbies at the time. I don't know why there were so many Barbies, but yeah, there were a few. So get ready, get in touch with Bruce, get your cabin going. We're getting closer, and after July, we're not going to be talking about this anymore. So take care of it now, because after July, that's it. That's closing date for the cruise. So come along. We'll spend a whole day down in Key West. My brother's supposed to be meeting us down there. Hopefully he'll bring a van to move us around. So it should be interesting. Plenty of Cuban coffee and Cuban sandwiches to eat down there. Then we're going to hit the Jamaica Man and Grand Cayman. All right? So come along. Get in touch with Bruce. Check out this video.
Who's Cruise 2024. Hosted by Eddie Lugo Studios, out of Tampa, Florida. Port of Calls, Key West, Florida. Grand Cayman Island. Montego Bay, Jamaica. Aboard the Carnival Paradise. Join us for this great cruise, October 28th to November 3rd, 2024. Contact Bruce at ocean2oceantravel.com.
Yep. And let's see. Althea Taylor Natural Life says chocolate is nice. Yes, I do agree. And it says, but I decided to take a lot of these things out of my system because my mother eats and drinks everything and is always going for meds. So that's unfortunately that's the trade-off there. You know, if you eat bad things, you got to have medicine to.
Okay. Here's my theory though. Okay, my theory is it's all the crap they put in our food.
Preservatives.
Okay?
Yeah.
Think about food. You see all these comparisons of specific products that are on the U.S., grocery shelves,
Yes.
and that exact product on a shelf in another country, and they do these label comparisons, and ours has like 57 ingredients and the other countries has like 4, right? And that is, on overload in the United States, and we've been eating that for decades and decades and decades. And I think that is what has led to systemic problems
Yes.
in the humans that call themselves the Americans.
Yep. So I eat bulgur and vegetable, a lot of bananas and plantains and porridge.
I like porridge.
Sounds good. And all the best to you and your health.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much.
And tell Blessed I said hello.
Yep. Okay, so moving right along with the show, I know that we got some people coming on afterwards. So Eddie, do you have the list of the people who are coming on for the remainder of the day on YouTube?
Well, coming up at 11 a.m. Eastern will be A Moment in the World with Darion, who I'm going to get to spend some time this weekend up in Helen. Roy and Becky Charles will be on at 1 p.m. this afternoon. Brightside, 2:30 p.m. Journey with the Gingers will have a premiere at 6 p.m. tonight. I believe that Traveling with Tinkerbell will be on at 7 tonight. And 9 p.m. will be Ocean to Ocean Travel, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 Pacific. And closing the night at 10 p.m. will be Nautical Nurse Nancy.
That's a great lineup for
Very
the remainder of the day.
It's a good lineup.
It is Taco Tuesday. I can't say it enough. Celebrate accordingly. And I know that Scott, let's see, are you going to have a repeat of yesterday's missed port day?
I'm done.
You're done.
I'm done.
So you got broke down, huh?
I need time to recuperate, and I have to be at my best to navigate the concrete jungle on Thursday morning.
Yes. Okay. Well, that's good. That's good. No sangria run today. Oh, here we go. Emily says Chili's Cruises will be on today at 11 a.m. as well.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. We always appreciate chili.
Yes.
All right. So to lead us out for today, I am going to play the Rob dancing clip for everybody yet again, because I do find it to be enjoyable. And everybody take care of each other out there. Be sure to hit the like button on your way out. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. And never, ever forget, we love you and good morning.
And good morning.
Bye.
Oh, I almost ran the wrong clip. Hang on. Here we go.